All right, Cardinals on the clock, and then it's us. Listen, I think my butt is broken. I'm sure Kenny Pickett won't be happy because he wants to be a starter for the Browns. Yeah, I know. And they just traded for him, too. All right, so I think the Bengals are going to take R.J. Mickens, safety, because that's really, at this point, what we need more than anything is a safety. So I think we're going to take a safety. I think they're going to reach for him. It would be a reach when we're picking right now. Actually, it really isn't. But I think we're going to take him. R.J. Mickens. His NFL comparison is Justin Reed. And yeah, so that's who I'm going to say we take. But who knows? There's always other options. What's up, Terry? How you doing, man? Welcome. Is this the worst draft we had in decades? It's an interesting draft so far. But I think we take R.J. Mickens. This is when the Bengals trade back and get a 7th rounder. Potentially, but I don't think we will. We could also go interior offensive lineman. That's also a positional need as well. We already took one guard, so we could take another guard if we wanted to. We could take Miles Frazier from LSU. That's a possibility. We could take a tackle and try to put someone, in either tackle or guard, potentially just backup depth at this point. Dion's other kid is Shiloh. Okay, gotcha. We could also take a corner. I don't really want to take a corner, but we could take a corner. Will you be live streaming any more Reds games? In the future, I will be, yes. All right. Cardinals pick is not in yet. So, honestly, at this point, we're now in the 5th round, okay? We're now later on in the 5th round. Anything could happen, okay? We could go anywhere. We could trade down if we really wanted to. We do have a lot of boomer bust players. We have a lot of players called projects. And that's always decent and good. Who do we pick in the 4th round? We picked, let me pull him up real fast, a linebacker from Clemson, Carter. We picked Barrett Carter last round. He's a linebacker from Clemson. Is he good? I don't know if he's going to be that good. But he definitely is undersized for the position. So, why do you think the Bengals will pick the 5th round? You get one option. Who do you think we will pick? R.J. Mickens. I think the Bengals take R.J. Mickens. That's who I think we take. All right, Cardinals. Let's see if they're picking. DJ, Cowboys traded up before us to take whoever they want to take. But the Colts took DJ Giddens, running back from Kent State. The Bengals are now on the clock. And the Shamar James, linebacker from Florida, is who the Cowboys took. So DJ goes right before us, and Shamar James goes right before us. So Bengals now have some options here. They could trade back and get additional picks. They could also go ahead and draft somebody. Our team's needs right now, according to CBS Sports, is cornerback, defensive line, safety, and running back. Best fits currently are 2 cornerbacks and a defensive lineman. I love how it doesn't say offensive line, but we definitely need as much offensive line depth as possible. Could take an offensive lineman, could take a defensive lineman. Pick is in. Pick is in. The Bengals' future 5th round draft pick. R.J. Mickens. I think it's R.J. Mickens. I think they're going safety. I think that they're finally going with a positional need here. Although so far it's been really best player available in a weird concept that's not true. Who they take? I'm not looking at the chat, by the way, because I don't want it spoiled for me. I'm not looking at the chat because I don't want it spoiled for me. But let's see who they took. I should have just did. Okay. Just tell us who we taking. Who are we taking, CBS Sports? All right. That's not what we wanted. Reload. Let's see if our other website can tell us. Nope. Not yet. All right, so no one, our pick is in, but no one has the pick yet. The pick has been fumbled at the 1 yard line. This might be due to the Bengals offensive line being that bad. Still not in yet. All right. Let's go with the next option. Still not in yet. Bro, I need to know this pick. Come on. Somebody tell me. Not in yet. Jalen Rivers, interior offensive lineman. All right. Miami's interior offensive lineman. His NFL comparison is John Jerry. Who the fluff is John Jerry? Oh, it's actually our guy. I thought there was going to be someone like recent. So, I mean, I knew this guy. I knew who this guy was, but I thought it was going to be someone like recently. But, okay. This is an NFL comparison. Interesting. All right. Let me see, like, the little comp on him. What is John Jerry's comp? Not John Jerry, but Jalen Rivers. What's his comp? So he has a 78.8 pass blocking grade. Doesn't look like he's the best at run blocking, which so far every lineman we have gotten so far in this draft has been literally that. We haven't gotten anyone who's good at run blocking, just pass blocking. So I guess we kind of know at this point we're not going to be run blocking at all next year. First look, 6'5", 325, 22.6 years old, so he's not 50 years old. According to this, he's a sound technician wherever he plays, but his lack of athleticism and corresponding lack of answers for quicker rusher limits his ceiling. He's likely to fit and serve as an interior depth in an offensive line with a gap-based run scheme. River is a former 4-star prospect who battled through injuries during his time in Miami. He was an All-ACC selection in his lone healthy season in 2023, which was also his only season solely playing left tackle. He followed that up in 2024 with a career-high 78.8 pass blocking grade, while going from left guard and left tackle within games during the second half of the season. That versatility could serve him well in the NFL, but mitting athleticism and foot speed likely makes him a better option at guard. His pros are at guard or tackle. His versatility gives him a better chance at sticking on the roster. He keeps legs driving downward in the run game. Proper hand setup in pass protection, particularly at tackle. Tries to strike first. His cons are mitting athleticism causes problems against quick rushers. Slower feet limits him to downfield blocks and short pulls in the run game. Slightly high pad levels doesn't allow him to readjust feet versus counter moves, and more of a grinder than a dominant blocker. In college, as I said, he did play left tackle and left guard. That was his two spots he played. All right. Yeah. We just pass anyway, so we don't really run the ball. Works out pretty well. Looks like he's mainly a left guard, not a tackle. So he's mainly just going to be a guard, guys. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Nice. So he's a tackle, flip to guard for us. So he's a tackle, but he mainly is good at guard. Like, he played tackle the last 2 years, but he's mainly a guard. That's where he's probably best at, is guard. So, that's interesting.